Let's go.
Sometimes I'm right and I can be wrong. My own beliefs are in my song.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today we're checking out Sly and the Family Stone for the first time on this channel. Now, we're checking out Everyday People, and what brought me here was, has been brought to my attention that Sly, which I don't really know about Sly and the Family Stone. Let's just talk about it real quick. Sly from Sly and the Family Stone has passed away, and that made my radar. And I was like, oh man, I was, had this on my list of things to react to. So RIP, I think he passed away like 3 days from when I'm recording this, I believe on June 9th. So I guess this will be more like a tribute, type of reaction. But I wanted to check this out because I never even heard the name of this group, Sly and the Family Stone. However, this song, Everyday People, I've heard this hook, absolutely. It's the big hook, Everyday People. I'm guessing my pops probably played this at some capacity in the house. I never really paid attention to the lyrics, so today I want to take some time to pay attention to the lyrics, go over all that, and also just, give that shout out to Sly, rest in peace. The musical legacy will live on forever. But hey, if you're here for a reaction, like, share, comment, subscribe, and hey, welcome back.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, I got the logo down and the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there I do commentary. Over here, we do the music and the music reactions. If you want access to the reactions early, there's a link in the description to the membership. Gives you full access. There's a big catalog of reactions that haven't been released to the public yet, and I update it every single day. So you can have some fun. There's no obligation. Don't want people to feel left out. Everything from the membership will get released to the public eventually. So we're going to rock on. Just thank you for your support. Huge shout out to the members. Let's get this going. Now, real quick, disclaimer. If I'm looking a little cross-eyed, you guys, today, can you see that? I don't know if you can see it or how that works, if I got to go like this or what, but I popped a blood vessel or something in my eye. It's not affecting my eyesight at jiu-jitsu. So I don't know. Maybe I know it's visible because today I looked in the morning. I was like, why do I look cross-eyed? I'm like, what the heck? Anyways, it is what it is. Literally blood, sweat, and tears. But let's get it popping, man. We're checking out Sly and the Family Stone. Everyday People. Go check this out on their channel without me. Go stream their music. Show some extra love. What I do isn't a substitute for the original content. Always want people to go back and pay homage to the original content creators. And let's rock. Tapping in the comments. Let me know what I should know or check out from Sly and the Family Stone. I've never even heard the name of this group, even though this song, has surpassed. That's what's crazy about groups, when you get to go back and be like, damn, this is, what they did. I hate having to do these reactions, finding out they passed, though. On this journey, I discovered Roberta Flack. She passed away. There's just a bunch of stuff going on. But, hey, we're here. So if you guys are here for it, let's rock.
Sometimes I'm right and I can be wrong. My own beliefs are in my song. The butcher, the banker, the drummer, and then makes no difference what group I'm in. I am everyday people. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, this is insane. I don't know if they did this on purpose. I don't know what's going on. First and foremost, this does highlight, I've absolutely heard this hook before, but I definitely have not heard these lyrics or actually paid attention to the lyrics. And when I ask, did they do this on purpose? The lyrics are subtle. There is this huge, monstrous, deep message within the lyrics, but the production's kind of riding over. It's like you really have to focus to be able to make it all out. Like I'm even struggling making it out, but then when the hook comes in, it's like, everyday people. Then they do it again, but they go to the right side, or it just depends on where you're listening to it from. As I sit, it's on this side when the female vocals come in. The red one, the blue one, and it's talking about these differences. And there's different strokes for different folks. People like different things. We still got to come together, but it's only on the right side. Then immediate when the next vocal comes in, it's on the left side. I don't know if, hold on, let me make sure I'm listening to this from the official channel so that we don't get in trouble. Yeah, so this is the official upload. Let me like that. But, so I'm guessing this is what the original sounds like, absolutely. And I'm just like, why? I'm kind of like, oh, and this is, he's passed away. I got to go look up some interviews. I wonder if that was done purposely. I'm hoping that this is the absolute correct version. This is on their official YouTube channel, so it should be. And I'm just like, yo, there's something here. But anyways, you know, the messaging isn't all in your face like, yo, you got to do this. It's just, my beliefs are in the song. I can be a part of it. You know, it doesn't matter the group I'm in. I'm everyday people. And they're expressing, yo, and for the time, you know what's crazy about this actually? This is different energy. I don't know if I'm making a good comparison here, but this is like the happy version of Buffalo Springfield. What's going on? Something's happening here. It's like the beginning of this transformation of a nation. Because that's what's so good about this time period, because I'm guessing this is probably in the 60s, 70-ish, because it just has that immediate sound signature, energy, and feeling. Actually, let me just look up when this came out exactly, so I have a reference point, so I ain't talking out my ass. When did Sly and the Family Stone release Everyday People? I know Buffalo Springfield because I did the reaction. That was in like the late 60s, I believe. So November 1968. And, you know, now that I think about it, something's happening here. It's slower. But I don't know. There's something about the energy and the messaging. There's just like something like very deliberate that they're giving to you. But it is in such a palatable way. But this one makes me feel happy. I feel uplifted listening to everyday people. And now that I think about it, R.I.P. to Sly. I don't know if that was like, you know how people are like, hey, Sly Boogie, like that's his name, or if it's like, you know, I think they call Sylvester Stallone Sly. So I'll look up his name and all that stuff. But R.I.P., man. But what I was going to say is listening to these lyrics for the time that it came out, the impact, this is crazy. This type of song has an impact. You know, this is like sitting down with your neighbor that doesn't understand you necessarily, and you guys get to know each other. You know, you look each other in the eye, show some respect, talk about, you know, whatever, each other's culture. You get to know each other, and you get to like each other. You're like, damn, man, we have more in common than we thought. Why? Because we're human. We have a lot in common. But that's what this does. That's what this type of song does. And in the time it was doing this is incredible. Let's listen to, let me not get on my soapbox too much. Let's listen to the rest of this. But let me go back, and I'm gonna go like this when it's going through this ear, and this when it, because like there's this bouncing thing. So the lyrics are kind of lower than the production a little bit through the verse. Then you have this, I am everyday people. In my opinion, perfectly mixed. It's amazing. Then we go into dun, 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 with the female vocals. It's coming in from a specific side. I'm not hearing it from this side. Then the following vocal comes in from this side. I just think it's cool. Anyways, let's see if I go back far enough and we can listen. There it is. felt like the soundtrack to the civil rights, or MLK's "I Have a Dream." That's what it sounded like. The last female vocals are incredible. I heard the lyrics of the first. So she went 3 times. The second time she went, she basically said the long-haired one hates the short-haired one for being such a rich one. Long hair representing the hippies at the time. Flower power. Holla. I love the concept of flower power. But anyways, the hippies at the time, hating the rich with short hair, clean cut, the clean cut businessman. Yay, let's get this money. Abundance mindset. But regardless of their hate for the rich person, it still doesn't help the poor person, the person who, is in a unfortunate circumstance, which is very true. Essentially, us bickering amongst each other, whether you're rich, whether you're poor, is not going to help the people who are in a less fortunate situation, or people who actually need that extra help. That's prolific, prophetic, especially when we're thinking about current day 2025. A lot of the division in the I'm just speaking about America because I'm American, but a lot of division, a lot of polarization right now. And it's because these things go in cycles. And I really feel like there's something about this late 60s or maybe mid 60s to the early 70s that really captured a lot of the energy that's happening right now. And that's what I think is unique in 2025. There's not any artists really giving you the feeling that I get from the music from the mid 60s and 70s when you are going through a turbulent time. It's so weird how the modernized and technology, there's just, even when someone does a political song or a song about a movement or whatever, it's still missing this soul that I get. And that's why I'm so attracted to reacting to this stuff. I don't know. It's like a journey I'm on. But anyways, okay, let me not get off track, because the last vocal she did, talking about the yellow one, the red one, the black one, the white one, basically all of us hating each other. Different strokes for different folks. Get over it, man. I am everyday people. Take it for what you want, man. Golly, I kind of wish. Okay, you guys tapping in the comments. I want to check out a live performance from Sly and the Stone. Rest in peace, Sly. I believe he passed away June 9th. The impact they must have had with this song because of when it was released, I can only imagine. Because you got to remember, in America, there were already people on board who just treated everyone fair. They were just like, yo, I got, there wasn't, let's say, the division. There's just some people who just organically was on the path. But a song like this gets to the people who might not have been on that path, who were misled, who, whatever the case you want to be, and was like, damn, man. Music brought so many people together. Anyways, I'm going to get off my soapbox. I'm not going to front. You guys, you older folks in the comments try to gloat about how good your era was. And I'm starting to believe you might not be wrong. You might not be wrong. I'm still, every now and then I get that soulful joint that I need from my generation, from my era. But, you guys were just hitting home runs back to back, and this is another one of them. R.I.P. Sly from Sly and the Family Stone. You guys let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.